Good morning. This is Frank with the Morning Quick Shot, brought to you by Trade Stockers and NINZA Pro Traders. Let's take a look at last night's open around 2057.50. Looks like around right in here was the open, and it just consolidated sideways around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. It came down to one of yesterday's zones to the bottom of it, right here at the 2051.25. Just kind of worked its way back, just kind of meandered up, nothing major to the 59.25. Looks like overnight highs were 2060.25 from earlier that night. But at this point right here, hit this pivot and we came straight down. That's about 3 o'clock this morning, right through a couple zones, through our 24-hour VWAP, and okay, we hit the bottom low here at 2040.75. So what are we looking at for today? If we kind of bounced off this zone, good sign, right back up into this area right here. We're looking to test this pivot, the 24-hour VWAP, the white line, and the 89 EMA, this black, and also turns green to the upside. So what we're looking for is a retest of this, pull back into this zone to 2047, and if we are going to continue to the upside, then along from right here at this point, if you're an aggressive kind of trader, head up into this zone for initial target one or profits off on partial, and then look for the clear above here. We're probably going to shoot, if it's going to be an uptrend for a while this morning, look for the next target follow up at the double top here at the 2059.25. Look for a pullback to retest this zone at 54 area. By that time, this 24 VWAP 89 are going to be moving up. We'll likely meet those as well. Look for that bounce to go right back up into the zone and come all the way up and retest this 66. There will be some consolidation in this area between the 61, 64 area as it moves back up. A little bit of pullbacks. Just be patient and look for the target up here at the 65 area. After that, if we can clear this zone, it'll pull back, test this gray zone right here, 63 to 62, bounce off, and we'll head up to our next targets. However, this is a strong resistance area here at 66 to 68. If the bears are gonna step in at all, this is gonna be the point. It's gonna drive this market right back down. So when it does that, just let it come on down. Don't fight it. Wait till we get all the way down to the bottom and meet this. Decide where this meets in a zone or an open area. Decide whether or not you want to trade back long or just sit this out. If we're going to move to the downside, we're going to come up and retest this, just we talked about before, and then we're going to push right back down to this zone, come back and possibly retest like the 2048 area, and then we're going to drive right back down and test a double bottom here at 2040, followed by a retest right about 2042.50, and then if we're truly going down today, we're going to head down to the 2037, a little bit of pause, maybe even get a bounce off of here. More than likely, we'll head to the 2032 area. Now, I say that because there's lots and lots of news on tap this morning. We have 6 o'clock MBA applications, and it was actually down 3.4%. And 7:15, we got ADP employment reports, 7:30 international trade, and productivity costs, PMI at 8:45, factory orders at 9, ISM again at 9, oil inventories at 9:30. So we have a full day of news, so we need to be real cautious and could just make this market bounce up and down, and it might be best just to stay out of it today. Be cautious though. So once we get down in here, it looks like the low, I would say no more than a low to this 2026 area before we get bounces and head back up for the day. Now, extreme bear day, down bear day, we could come down to this 2020 area, and way below this zone, we're looking down to the 29, 2000 area. So be real cautious. Those are just secondary targets down here today. So with that, we'll leave you and hope you have a great day.